next match.
All right. We're going to be getting into FX's own WaterlessFishie versus Woogity Woo, a.k.a. J-Woo. So J-Woo had shown off a bit earlier. He's been having some fun when it comes to replays. He's been having some fun when it comes to his edgeguard game. He played against Marth early. He had a bit of problems, but his edgeguarding wasn't really one of them. He had a lot of mistakes. He had a couple of mistakes in neutral that essentially cost him the game. So we're going to see how he maybe tunes up against someone like a Fox of Gabe's caliber. I think the best thing to keep in mind, and for y'all that are learning to play Marth, is pay attention to his spacing and the way that he does that he keeps in mind how many options the opponent has. Notice how much he'll wave dash back to cover some options. Maybe if he's guessing that they're going to roll onto stage, so that he can put them in perfect placement for the forward smash. The tipper forward smash has been a lot of the themes that have been surrounding him today. But Gabe, on the other hand, really strong technical Fox, knows his stuff. And when he plays from ahead, he plays really well from ahead.
Yeah, I guess J-Woo, he might be back here a little bit early. I remember he's been doing a lot of training up in Chicago, where he's been going to school, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So yes, he probably has picked up a couple of tricks from some players like Dart, a really, really renowned Marth main from the Midwest. Seriously, have you seen Dart play? It's fantastic.
Gosh.
But speaking of fantastic,
slingshotting your opponent with a forward smash off the second side platform, this is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. J-Woo so far pretty solid with his accuracy in regards to those F smashes, which is nice. You have to keep Fox out, but you can't be swinging preemptively. And we haven't really been seeing too much of that so far from J-Woo. He's been swinging right on the money pretty consistently, but he somehow hasn't really been able to deal with the offense that we're seeing right now from WaterlessFishie, who's put on a nice amount of percentage, 100+, and it's going to result in a stock.
Up until that point, Woogity Woo had so many moments when he came back onto the stage. He did a good job of keeping his cool, keeping his calm when it came to the off-stage game. And Gabe has been doing a great job of using his shines effectively. Excellent forward fair, not enough to finish off there. Okay, you saw how he was just in a little bit too close for that get-up attack to really hit him. If he had been a little bit a pixel back, he would have been able to down tilt or come up with a forward smash punish on him. Gonna try to see if he can cover the options again. Yet again, he's using the fair to cover up options that Gabe has that are going tend to be going higher, right? So you swat him away with those fairs and set up and reset the situation again. But if Marth's thrown off on the side, he has a bit of a linear recovery, so you can see a lot of these stocks coming to an end pretty abruptly with just simple edge guards.
I think that WaterlessFishie has done a fantastic job on the edge guard department. That's one area where Woogity Woo really has to clean things up. Gabe's done a really good job of mixing up the types of ways that he's going to be recovering. We saw a really smart angle when he decided to go straight up with the Firefox.
Yeah.
Because he expected the F smash to come out, because we saw that before from J-Woo.
Yeah.
And earlier, J-Woo was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and stuff out the Firefox immediately. And he decided to offer an early side B instead. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to try to cover the side B this time. And he goes for this upwards angle, which I think might have even sent him near or on the top platform.
Yeah.
So just really good mix-ups overall. And like we're seeing right now, it's really decisive decision-making whenever it comes down to ending stocks as soon as he has J-Woo off of the stage, is allowing WaterlessFishie right now to really coast and have the lead that he has.
Gabe's offense out of shine has been a lot of the story of what he's been doing so far really well. He's done a great job of whether it comes to setting up the situations for the offstage game, like you've been talking about with the shine, but he's also been really pristine when it comes to his wave shine out of shield and then immediately go into up smash. Or excuse me, shine out of shield. He'll do wave shining into up smashes, and he hits that pretty consistently. So the roll, they're getting punished. The big thing that I would like to point out is J-Woo has a great job when it comes to edge guarding the stuff that's right directly in front of him. So if they're Firefoxing or coming directly onto the stage, he'll catch them. But then you have to make sure that you have the consistency, the accuracy, the precision to go out down there and stop a Fox early.
Oh, that was fantastic. We're seeing instead
J-Woo
is just planting his feet so close to the ledge where he's able to cover and react to a lot of options that Gabe is throwing out. And that's making it so that he's had a much higher success factor in the edge guard department, which is allowing him to right now have this slight lead that he has. Surprise tipper F smash connects on to Gabe. gets out of the corner, ends up slingshotting Jwoo right towards the left side, gets the grab. Back throw, I think, was probably a finger flub, but he's still able to get the up smash to take the stock.
So that was a great finish, though, by Gabe. Now we have about even on the two of them. But the thing is that early on, Marth wants to at least get some sort of a bit of damage on Foxes before they start going for those chaining up throws. But that forward smash is pretty dominant in this stage, because once you set up the offstage game, it's really you guessing correctly. He could have acted a bit earlier there and snuffed out the candle. Sometimes the hesitation is a bit of a problem. Oh my goodness. Looking like Arc with the pivot forward smashes, that was really sick. He's been doing that also throughout the tournament as well. I think that there's definitely something to be said about Woogity Woo for having this technical prowess. Like, there's moments where he really does shine, and he does a good job of really understanding what his opponent is capable of, and then he does a good job of demonstrating what you could be doing, but he might maybe make a little bit of a tech flub along the way, or a bit of a positional error. Up throw, up air, catching him with both hits. It's really difficult to SDI that as Marth, so can't blame him for getting hit by that. But now we're into these last stocks here. 35% of extra credit.
Ooh,
and the offstage game, he's done. That's it.
Like we said, Gabe, relentless when it comes to closing out stocks as soon as he had Woogity Woo off of the stage. Rest in peace, Rocket Power, man. Woogity, 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 woogity. Can you still do it?
Woogity, 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 woogity.